Hello, comrades, and welcome to another episode of Danganronpa V3. Angie's dead. We're on the third murder, and if I'm not mistaken, the third murder is usually the double murder in this situation. But we'll see how things go. Ding dong, dong ding.
This is an official announcement.
A body has been discovered. Everyone please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Of course. And it's green this time. Anna Fanny's green pewt is said to be in a moment of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Things. Oh wait, shit. Okay, yeah, I am unmuted. Good. Oh, also, I don't know if I acknowledged this last time, but Emerald3655, thank you for following as of February 19th. Oh god, no. Kibo. Atua sucks. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. I'm like, you seem... you seem more robotic like this. Please take care of Angie.
It can't be.
Why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie... No, she didn't. You know why? Because Atua doesn't exist.
You don't know?
She clearly didn't. Right. Okay. I agree. Sorry. I'm eating an ice cream sandwich. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua, yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game. This is part of the killing game? Miu. You need to acknowledge the fact that Angie has been murdered.
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. Exactly. Like, what else do you want us to think? That it's just part of a fucking nightmare? Hang on. There we go. I was opening up the rest of my ice cream sandwich because I just randomly felt like having it.
No way!
But why would someone do such an awful thing? I can think of several reasons why somebody would want Angie dead. I mean, not saying that I would have been the one to do it, but somebody could have just wanted her to shut up about Atua. Someone could have wanted her to stop trying to take control of the entire class.
But...
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Tsumugi, look at the evidence in front of you.
Could it be?
It's possible that... Right. It's possible that it could have been someone else. Right. Again with the green puke.
Uh-oh.
A vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why didn't another murder happen? Probably because it was set up to happen. What's the deal, Manadam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along.
Okay.
Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how?
So then,
So let's get started.
we are all friends.
Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. The Monokuma file, number 3.
Oh!
Oh, look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monofanny?
So,
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Okay. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Now she just won't stop vomiting. Now she also has mushrooms on her head. This is really unlucky.
so long, farewell.
Yep.
So then,
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes? Yep. I mean, by the third murder, we should probably be used to dead bodies.
Wait!
No, not Gonta. No way, Gonta never get
Nope.
used to this. Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. But you're used to it. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
unfortunately,
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
you're right.
That's true. Akivo, you naive little robot. It's still strange, but still it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. Okay, so we got the wax effigies. We got Rantaro, Ryoma, Kaede, and Kirumi. Huh. And that is all of the effigies, right? There were only 4. As Kaede killed Rantaro, Kirumi killed Ryoma, and now we're finding out who killed Angie. My first immediate suspect, although I'm not going to say with a defined amount of certainty, bleh, can't speak. My first immediate suspect, without gathering any evidence, real quick, is Tenko. The reason why I suspect Tenko is because she did not want Angie controlling Himiko. My second immediate suspect is probably going to be Kaito. Why is that? Because Kaito didn't want Angie summoning the dead. For whatever bullshit reason he was coming up with, you know. Oh, I get sick when thoughts of the occult come. Like, no, you're fucking scared. You just don't want to admit it. But anyway, I digress. Let's get this show on the road. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. The Necronomicon.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together. Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Okay.
Seriously, we don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Like
Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? Sus. I get how you feel, Samugi. But do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? No, that's not it. That's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? Why did I lean into that microphone? I'm not even using that microphone. I'm using my Xbox microphone.
Huh?
I leaned into my computer microphone for dramatic effect, but I'm streaming from my Xbox. Anyway, Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her. She was trying to resurrect Rantaro, right? Just so she could kill him again, but yeah. I could never get over that face.
Hey,
Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright?
Damn.
Sure, sorry, Surichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Who better to investigate a murder than a murderer? Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to
Jeez.
encourage. You clearly settled right into your sidekick role. No, not really. I'm just going along with it so he can shut up.
it's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit down anymore.
Well,
So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first,
You're
right? Yeah, let's take a look. So now Maki's helping us out. That's interesting. I mean, her hairstyle does kind of remind me of Kyoko from the first game. Technically the first and second games, but meh. The only difference is her hair is brown and Kyoko's hair is pink. Angie Inaga, the Ultimate Artist. The body was found in the Ultimate Artist lab. No shit. Time of death was approximately 2 in the morning. Let's see. Discovered in the research lab, 2 in the morning. Fatal stab wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, she has a laceration on her forehead. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead is also has a laceration. Monokuma file 3, blah-de-da. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have already been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. You think? If everyone had followed the student council's rule like Angie and Atua said, Angie was not in her room, though. I mean, I know. She was like, oh, the student council is exempt because blah-de-da-de-da. No, that's just you pushing your agenda. What good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
Why?
A member of the student council? That's preposterous.
All right.
We should go figure that out. Let's start by investigating and solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Of course. I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. Of course you don't care. You never did.
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else, it's too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie? Because it's not real magic.
Please stop!
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see,
We can summon her spirit with the seance called the Caged Child. Oh, God.
What are you trying to pull?
What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, this is no time for
I am
jokes.
serious.
Degenerate male. Sorry. Oh, I am serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation,
Yes.
if we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is, and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First a resurrection ritual, and now a séance. Are you messing with
Do you
us?
understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in our They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, it's not time for something...
However,
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes? My earlier theory?
therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such an outlandish theories in one's head. So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself.
incomprehensible.
Logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution. I don't know about
How
that.
exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Huh? I'll help too. You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Well,
Alright, Eeyore. Oh well. I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko
Do
alone.
whatever you want.
Stalker.
yes.
Okay, I will.
So then,
So, we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. I guess that's me. Fine, then Keyboy can come
You're
too.
right.
I guess we can't be picky. Why am I being forced to participate? And being treated like a burden.
Well then.
So then we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
No.
No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
Then
Then how about the empty rooms?
That's...
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with
Listen
that.
up.
I agree with
Tell me
Himiko.
your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? It doesn't really matter.
then
The middle room. The middle room. The middle room is always best for stuff like this.
I see, yes.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. You really going to do this?
Understand.
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Well, in that case, I guess we're investigating here. Also, the sword in the wax figure of Kaede. That's from, that's from Kyo's, lab. It's the gold leaf sword. You know, the callback to the first game.
this is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just a part of the investigation. In their eyes, we should just go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Let's get started. First, let's take a look at the body. Lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
okay.
Yeah, I was
Got a
planning
minute?
to. Now let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. You just wasted my time. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin, after all. Oh, the Necronomicon's here, too. The body. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck and has a laceration on her head. On her forehead.
I knew it.
Killing blow is a single stab to the back of the neck. Sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
What do you make of the wound on the forehead? On her forehead? Blech. Maybe the culprit hit her head before stabbing her from behind.
but
But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
Remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these 2 wounds? The forehead injury has been added.
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong,
Wait a
Maki? Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by
Is
the
this-
shoulder. What's this doing crumpled beneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? Oh, this is the, Isn't this evidence from the first murder? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? I don't know.
But
Bloody duct tape. I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under the
So
body.
what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Well, that's true, but I'm still in training. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. Hey, look at that! You're actually smiling.
Okay.
Well, then it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. Couldn't
Wait
resist.
a minute.
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. She's a lot more lively now. Didn't sound like a joke though. The fake Necronomicon. It's the Necronomicon. Yeah. This was the motive, the Necronomicon. Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book,
Okay.
right? Yes, if we look at this book, if we take a look, it's in a book, it's reading Rainbow, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look in the book. It's reading Rainbow. Oof. Gosh, all the imagery in this book. Looks more like it looks more like the Necronomicon for dummies. You want to talk to a dead loved one again? This is simple. This simple ritual will return a departed soul to the land of the living. Here's how. Preparing the effigy. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. You can make it out of whatever materials you wish. Yeah. Size and shape. Yeah. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, being mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. A light tap on the back, huh? She was stabbed in the back. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. I am sorry. My nose is a little runny. So these are the steps for the resurrection
This is
ritual.
stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Alright. It's Kirumi. Let's take a look at the one of Kaede, because that one's the most alarming. Ropes dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the
you're
warehouse?
right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it's still are just wax, not aren't. But it still creeps me out.
That's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure. Yeah, she was stabbed in the back of the neck, but she didn't burn the book. So I don't think they came back to life. I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Again, the gold leaf sword definitely puts Kyo in the list of suspects, because it's from his lab. However, so would Kokichi, because he took the sword out of the display case. Right, if we're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? Culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down, bloody bloody blurdy blue. The katana. A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
Ah!
Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't... You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, if you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because-
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a
Is
while.
this?
Oh, there's blood on the katana. It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We could probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be well enough to stab. Blech. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon? To frame Kyo. That's why.
That's true.
Welcome back. Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. Except you wouldn't let people into your lab up until earlier.
Could it be...
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by? That's also true. They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon? My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length. They got plenty of knives though, and there was a machete in there.
Huh?
That's
really.
true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. How did they know all this? Anyway. Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that
Got a
easily.
minute?
Why didn't you... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Shuichi said that, not her. My bad. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's
Hey.
effigy. I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. She just... I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy. What would be the point?
By the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? Hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than
what are you
this.
talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Yes. Anything else? No, probably not. There are still things to investigate. Okay. Oh, the door. The door? The door. This is the lab's back door.
is this...
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked. It's also got gold leaf on it.
That's true.
And no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Wait a minute. What's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny. Could it be?
Is that all right?
Maki, may I see that for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts. Softly slid the lock open. Click.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide out without much effort. Click. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Well, okay. So somebody killed Angie and then
Well,
walked out. I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Walked over to the front door. It's unlocked, but I still... Okay, I guess I have to talk to Maki.
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Clickety clickety click. It really is. Wait a minute. That is a good question. How did the back door get locked?
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Yeah. Click. There. Open sesame. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock
That's
besides
true.
him? It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. Yeah. Monodam ate it. Monodam swiped the key, blah blah blah.
then...
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed this door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. Why do you have to say it over and over again? But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of the possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom. It's not it's the lab, not a classroom. Anyway, how the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Yeah. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. Front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. By the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, huh? Just like with Sakura!
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? But only if you rule it out. He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door and got to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that the locked door from the that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie. Huh? No. Unless you're talking about a deadbolt, you can open a door, lock it on the inside side of the door, and then close it from the outside. That's usually how cylinder locks work.
If I remember correctly,
Also, how do you pick a lock in order to lock it? Doesn't make any sense.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. I'm not sure about that. It is suspicious, but that solution seemed a little too convenient. Uh-huh. Is there anything else? Do I have to talk to people? Gonta, what do you got to say?
Why?
Murder at nighttime is strange, impossible
Why?
even. Impossible even. Why do you think
Right.
that? Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
You.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
what?
But it's Atua's rule. Atua is dead, as is Angie. Punish us, blah, blah, blah. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She was?
But
Student council would never break own rules. Yes, it would, because that's how religious assholes work.
right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her room and get brought here?
Gonta, idiot.
Still Gonta could have said, yeah. Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie, blah, blah, blah. Find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Also, fuck the student council. Also, student councils in real life don't actually have any authority. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? That was my suspicion as well, but I am not sure.
Huh?
Tenko, it's not like she's blah 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 blah. Himiko say Tenko is trying to betray the student council. Yes, you suspect you suspect Tenko. As this a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie said she had been shut away here working on the ritual since... Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said that she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. Yes, that's why I'm not so sure if it was Tenko or not, because the murder was at 2 o'clock in the morning. And Tenko had, quote-unquote, betrayed the student council before that. So, would Angie let her back in? Maybe if she apologized and asked to rejoin? I'm not sure.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kiba, Himiko, Tenko, and Sumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Yeah. Okay. And Miu. Let's hear your stupid shit. This busty brainy beauty has got it all figured out. You mean you know who the culprit is? Huh? The culprit? Fuck that. Miu! There has to be a culprit!
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Wait, god damn it, are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Yes, because it's not genius at all.
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to
Okay.
me. Notice me, senpai. Okay, what do you got to say? If you're gonna twist my arm, you're the one who wanted to be listened to, you stupid bitch. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. I'll be the judge of that.
You know,
You're all dumber than fleas. How did... But... I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? Yes, wax dolls are fucking creepy, especially when they're hyper-realistic, which is what Angie fucking did. They are strange. Are they for ritual or another purpose? Well, the thing said you needed the effigies, and... Hang on, I'm gonna get a different controller because this one keeps disconnecting. If only I can find the other controller. Yes. And... there it is. Give me just one moment. Angie told you that they needed the ritual needed the effigy, but the question is, why did she make 4 when she only intended to resurrect Rantaro? Maybe she thought she could resurrect all 4 of them at the same time? I don't know. Let's keep going.
well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be...
Diversions.
Listen up.
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? Wow. Oh, fuck. Really now?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. Can't say I blame her.
What was that?
The hell's her problem? She on the rag? Oh, God. No, but I do take exception to the fact that you called me Sherlock Homo. So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey, what? Miu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. What are you doing? Stop that!
What?
I just want. Why the fuck does that matter? No, but it seems you do. Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? God damn it, Miu. God fucking damn it.
Fucking virgin.
If you like wax, then go fuck the doll already. You're the one who wanted to check for panties. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miu is a waste of time. Yeah. What else could there be to investigate? Maki, do you have anything else to add? Strange the fed, different locks, blah-de-da-de-da.
That's right.
Okay.
Should I look up at the rafters?
That's true.
Yes, we get it.
I knew
Kokichi's
it.
lockpicking, blah-de-da-de-da. Let's go. Let's fucking go! I already checked Angie's body. Talked to Gonta. I did everything. What about the monitor? I guess I don't fucking know. Let's go back to Angie's body. I don't. Did you check both doors? Yes, we checked both doors. Oh, now the other wax dolls are lighting up. So let's check all of the wax dolls. Before I... Angie hung up. What is their purpose? We already saw this. Bloody fucking dar. Rantaro. If it says the same thing, I'm not going to check Ryoma. Yeah, it's saying all the same shit. Check the back door just for emphasis. We already the book. I'll check the book again, but I'm pretty sure we already went through that. Yep. Got it. Alright, the book. Necronomicon was the motive. Angie tried to perform the ritual. There's everything in the thing. Yep. Carbon monoxide poisoning. It's all the same stuff. Alright, let's try Angie's body again, huh? Blood dripping from Angie's head, laceration, duct tape. Alright, Ryoma. I don't know what you have clocked on or not. I don't know. I mean, Okay. Let's go back to Angie's body. Let's go to the katana. We already checked the katana, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I am just going through everything that I possibly can go through. Just everything that I've checked. As I've talked to all of them already.
By the way,
Different locks. Yes, I know.
that's right.
I think you clicked on everything on everything on the
Okay.
body.
That's true. I knew it.
Oh, the pool of blood. A small pool from Angie's torso. It's from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. Must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Was that everything? Yep. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. It was just the pool of blood that I didn't check. That was obvious. Why did we need to go there? We could have just said as much just looking at her body. We didn't have to look at it separately. It's fucking stupid. That was completely trivial. Like, that made me waste so much time. I fucking hate wasting time like that. All the evidence in combination, that'll tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Blah, blah. Maki, what's
so
wrong? It's not important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating the crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I'm also quite reliable in the trial.
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I mean, that isn't exactly the game's fault. It's a secret bullet. Finish investigating. Let's go. Why are we still talking? Why are we... My phone hate. My phone hate. What are you saying by... What do you mean by that? Your phone hates you, I'm guessing. We don't know how much time we have left. Lesson. Blah, 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 blah. You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana. That's true. We need to check on the blah 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 blah. Something wrong,
By the
Maki?
way.
Just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not if I asked you, but it's fine by me. Yep. I would have probably been like, I thank you for it anyway. My phone hates me. Separate bullets. Yes, I know, but it's stupid to make them separate bullets. To the ultimate anthropologist lab. Diddly 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 do. Oh. Yep, it came from here. Look at that. There's a scabbard. If I remember, the gold leaf katana is from right here in front of you. It's the scabbard. Sheath, whatever you want to call it. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath. Maki, the gold leaf on the katana. The gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm
That's
certain
true.
of it. Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone who could have done that was anyone could have done the same with my lab too. Except you wouldn't let people into your lab up until a certain point. Oh, hello. What do you want? Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Oh,
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it. Something for the seance?
yeah.
Yeah, that white sheet over there. On the floor. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
what is
Okay.
it?
I don't get it. Why do you need a cage and a wooden dog statue and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I'd figure I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet. Study. So let's see. Kokichi took a look around, and I heard there was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Didn't Kyo already have it? Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Well, let's see. What does it say about the Cage Child seance? Flip through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Cage Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, a dark place with no light,
If I remember correctly.
just like Kyo said. First, you draw the magic circle passed down from the Cage Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the 4 other participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. Finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden
Yeah.
statue? Yeah. When the preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are standing at a corner of the room. 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Child's song. After the song, ask, "Is the Cage Child?" and then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? As long as you execute them to the letter, yes. Whether it works or not, Kyo has... well, then again, as Jean-Luc Picard always has said, it is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Ah, jeez. I was fortunate enough to... Yeah. We already read this. I never thought I'd lay my hands on the real one. What is the fate? Blah, blah, blah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, he said he memorized every word of it, too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he could conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you just join it? Why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh?
But wouldn't that mess things up?
No.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You
Don't
think so?
understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
Okay.
As a detective, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the three empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Yes, I know that. Thank you. She said it is blah-de-da. Yep, I guess we're going to the seance. And that would be this way. The center room. Here, oh boy.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. But what about observers?
Oh, man.
Oh man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Why me? I agree with Kokichi, and I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Why the fuck would you know that? Have you tried it?
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kivo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? Oh, if only me were here to hear you say that. That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting us with electromagnetic waves at us. What exactly would that do?
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kivo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. I didn't say anything, dude. From one dude with an ohoge to another, you know? What did I do?
So then...
So, now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I have drawn on the floor. Yeah, I get that. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then...
It's also dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
but it also may unleash a curse.
Okay.
Right, got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Yes, stop bullying Kibo. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You should do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. At last, at long last. Okay. I'm not gonna read that damn thing. Until I need to. Everyone else has already memorized blah blah blah. After all, you'll be unable to read it in the dark. We have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective. You're a detective. So I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. He listens to Kyo's song, blah, 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 blah. Unnecessary dialogue.
Okay.
Kind of wish the entire game was frickin' voiceover. But nope. Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
Exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Angie.
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Eh?
That's actually quite thoughtful of you.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. After all, and after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Please. Damn. Damn. Is Tenko starting to become redeemed? I swear if she says degenerate male right in the next sentence, I am going to laugh.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I don't know why I said that. I think you've trained too much. This is the Tenko I love, by the way. This is why I love... Okay, yeah, I can see why. Like, yeah, on the surface she's all degenerate male. But she has a heart of gold. Anyway, you're probably right. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then.
So, now that we've decided on the spiritual medium, let's
Yes.
begin. Right, Himiko, I'll see you later. I'll see you on the other side. Tenko's gonna die, isn't she?
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Sips tea. Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Certainly.
figure it out.
It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Well, yeah, martial artist. That tracks.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must get to work. There are many things left to be
let's
done.
see.
First, we may place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind to walk carefully as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. Liar. Bumbling klutz.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Eh.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
They drop it and it breaks Tenko's neck.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Yeah, solid wood can be very heavy, especially depending on the type of wood it is. Like, if it's hickory or oak, it'll definitely be heavy. Careful there, Himiko, you're about to step on the salt.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
That's pretty heavy.
I'm totally wiped.
Especially for a statue that size that looks like maybe a teenager of their size. So it's no different than lifting one of them up.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Seances and... That's an oxymoron right there. That's... Seances and magic don't mix. It's called a magic circle. Himiko.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Yeah, you are so wrong. Tenko is right to be cautious, especially in these rooms with rickety-ass floorboards. Not only that, you're on the 4th floor of a building.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Jeez. And now we sing.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Zip. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. I'm not so sure about that.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
There are many gaps in the floor near... Himiko's... Now it's starting to sound like Himiko's gonna die.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me.
Please don't make me have to sing the song. Please just let it be voiced. Please let it be voiced.
Then I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
Yep, blew out the flame. Whew. It's a really creepy song. Please, as long as I don't have to sing it, I'll be fine. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved back along the wall to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Yep.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last.
I like how the lower notes are with the lower letters, and then the higher notes are at the higher letters.
How many
Nope, never mind. I was wrong.
by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Thunk. Uh-oh.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl?
There was a thunk.
At last,
What happened with the thunk?
last.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? I was frickin' right about the. Yeah. You still hear Himiko singing. That's because I was right. I'm pretty sure that Tenko is dead now.
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers.
say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
And he repeats it again.
What's the matter?
Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were to not speak, yes? But something is weird. Why won't she answer? Because Tenko is dead, probably crushed under the weight of the caged dog. Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly. Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. I walked back along the wall to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Angie's... Or not Angie. Tenko's dead. Yep. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now? She's dead.
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started completely in the same way. Those who remove the objects from the circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit must stay in the medium's body. The spirit may stay in this medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. She's dead. She fell through the floorboard. I can see it. The floorboard is moved. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
Oh?
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage and lifted it up and... I frickin' knew it.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofani's green puke was predicting this tragedy. And now it's orange.
Ah!
Oh, it's normal. Oh, wait, no, it's normal, I guess. Oh, the puke color's normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone please assemble in the seance room. Which now puts... and the fact that Tenko, one of favorite and my least favorite, is the reason I don't like Himiko. Yeah. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Fuck the salt circle now.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Going to so sorry, good. Yeah.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko. Yes.
huh? If so...
What happens in the event that there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? We will need to find them both at the class. Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you two look lost too, Monod? Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. Is this where Monokuma comes back and is like the glorious leader again? I never expected anything like this to happen. I don't know what to do. I really don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. You can't decide the class trial's objective. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know how to investigate. Monokuma!
Father!
Father would always know what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's so fun. It's not our fault that Daddy ended up. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
It's all your fault, Montefanny? Daddy, help. We don't know what to do on our own.
Ah.
We gotta use the power of love. That'll just snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's true. That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never loved before. Damn. Never been loved before. Please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's two of them. I'm back. Were you good while I was away? Why is he? God damn it, he's got the other version of him. And of course, Montefanny, if you notice, she's the only one with her tongue going back. Oh, God.
That tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked. Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. Is Father not making anything
No, no.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation.
I'm satisfied with this.
Momodam, really? But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave, whether you get permission or not. Wait, so then who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover for me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Okay. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
Huh?
First come, first served.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered. The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in
In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer would be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then.
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
Go ahead.
Also, I updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Can't read.
Father!
Oh boy, everything's going smoothly now that Father's running things again. Who is Monodam going to kill this time? Or is he going to kill them both? Leader's got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than getting praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. Never gonna.
How nice!
But no. No, just no.
Farewell.
Not reading that. Am I eating my mic a bit? Yeah. How about, is that a bit better? I moved it out of my face a little bit. So, to make sense of all of that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I am getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
Fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Huh?
Yeah, 2 people are dead. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now. Really?
But you know,
This is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Stop. Just shut your mouth. Just stop talking.
Okay.
Just stop it.
All right.
Stop. Stop it. Tenko Chabashira. Kabashira. What kind of name is that? It's Japanese, Aiden. Right. Ultimate Aikido Master. Body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. Only visible injury is the stab wound at the back of the neck. That's a bit freaky. 11 a.m. Okay. Stab wound on her neck. It's the same of Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
Not again. Curse? Oh god! Oh. She's blushing. Like, what the fuck?
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse.
Oh, where's Hiro when you need him? He'd probably do the exact same thing, of course, because he hates the occult.
Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
No, I think that's Miyu, but Hiro and Kaito would be best of friends, much like Mondo and Taka were before Mondo died. Slam. A dull sound reverberated through the room. Oof. Oh, ouch. Busted lip.
Are you okay? My bad.
That's more than just a busted lip. My bad, Suichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Do you want me to hit you again? Yeah, time is of
That's
the
correct.
essence. True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
But Angie and then Tenko. Go be useless somewhere else. And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry,
How
Tenko.
can this be?
It's fucking... Shut up. And now she's upset. Of course, Himiko is the one who should be most upset. The ones the person who considered her to be her best friend and the person she considered to be her best friend have both died. I have to keep it together, work harder, because I'm a detective. Okie dokie thing.
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate it even if we wanted
Got
to.
it.
Gone to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
Oh.
No, that won't be necessary. Do you have a flashlight?
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Why?
listen up.
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. Interesting. New power?
His eyes lit up.
Oh, he can actually do robot shit now.
I, Muiruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Of course. Of course, Miu would be simping over the robot.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You could have made him like a transformer or something.
it's okay.
More than meets the eye. But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Kibo's flashlight function has been updated to the truth bullets. Really? Really? That has to be a truth bullet? Alright, let's... Alright, this time let's not look at the obvious. And look at the other thing that nobody noticed. This floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But-
Floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Someone must have loosened it on purpose. From underneath? Loose floorboard has been added to the truth bullet section, blah blah blah. Alright. The marker stone. Rock next to Tenko body. This must be the head marker. Yeah, blah blah. Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Yep. Tenko's body. Tenko's body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. Injury is a stab wound to her neck. The wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait a minute. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might have not been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. Well, she was inside of a cage underneath a heavy dog statue.
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
A wound this deep. The victim is too shocked to do anything except die. With a wound that deep. You're speaking from experience.
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Oh, then that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Yeah, that is kind of weird. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be no way. So, I've already come up with a theory, and it's a little weird. It's a fucking weird one, because we're dealing with the occult here. We're dealing with supernatural shit. Did Angie's spirit kill Tenko? And did Tenko kill Angie? Interesting. Let's find out. Tenko's last moments. Okay, iron cage. This is the cage used in the seance. It's got blood on it. It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Look at this.
is this...
Bloodstain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, huh?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. That's the obvious thing. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
She was stabbed right when the cage was lifted. That would explain the bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted, that is a possibility. Okay, dog statue. Dog statue, the dog god. Blah-de-da-de-da. Put it on top of the cage. 4 of us to remove it. It's pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. About the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? Oh, God. What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway.
Is this...
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. The dog statue and the sheet. The white sheet we used for the seance. Shouldn't there be blood spatter on it? If the blood spattered the cage, why wouldn't it have splattered on the sheet? Doesn't make any sense. Kia was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. Similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back... Aha! There's the blood stain. Right around the middle of the sheet. But no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She wasn't Sephiroth'd. Anyway. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White sheet, blah-de-da. Okay. That's all the obvious stuff. What about the candle sconces? Candles hung on the wall. They're only sources of light in the room. No windows. Yeah. Kibo.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. This investigation is over and shut. God damn. And it's all thanks to me for giving Kiba this new function. Now then, Cunt Foo's killer is obviously. Oh, that's such a good one. One of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place. No, it had to have been someone under the floorboard.
No.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Seriously, the seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her? They were already dead.
Could it be...
So you believe that Kenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? Yep. She was alive. Yep. And none of that already happened. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But then when all the candles were relit, she was dead. Means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. What time was Tenko killed after? What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? It said at 11 a.m. on the file, but whatever. I guess that was just an approximation. Gonzo, what do you have to say about this?
Why?
First Enji, then
How
Tenko.
can this be?
Gonzo, so yeah, I figured you'd have nothing. How about the magic circle? I actually haven't. Yeah. This is the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I supposed it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why I've even had the spirits enter my butt.
I'm right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki doesn't exactly beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original
So
circle.
what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Yep. Alright. How about you, Samugi? You got something to add to this? I said things that made Tenko look suspicious. Now this. Hey, don't feel bad. I said those things too. I was also suspicious of Tenko until now. I'm sorry, Tenko. But I am still thinking that there is also the theory that maybe Angie's spirit did come back and killed Tenko for killing her. I don't know, just saying.
stop it.
Cry later.
What?
What?
Because
Crying won't bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find out the truth. I need to find the truth to pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right, Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Alright, I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom. I'm back. Alright, let's finish this. That would be the best way to apologize. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh. Hole in corner. There's a small... No. There are gaps in the floorboards where... Himiko! Himiko is the one standing there. This is very, very similar to... It's very similar to the first murder in the second game where, what's his face? The chef. I forget his name. Damn, I forgot his name, but he's the ultimate chef, or the ultimate cook, I should say. He wanted to be referred to as the ultimate chef, but obviously he wasn't the ultimate chef. But anywho, it's where everyone was in the dark and he snuck under the floorboards and killed Byakuya when he was trying to kill Nagito. Or at least that was the excuse he made. Anyway, doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still, it's big enough for Himiko to get through.
Is this...
A hole. It looks like there's a space under here. Oh, hold on. I could see something below. It looks like something dropped down below there. Dropped down there. What something dropped? What? Something dropped down there? Blah, blah, blah. After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Alright. Hold in the corner. Okay, so... What else am I looking for? Oh, right. I guess we gotta talk to Kokichi. Because he's the only one I haven't spoken to. What a lame function. Okay, yeah, never mind. He was useless. Himiko, you got something to say? Nope.
Hey!
Yeah.
Wait,
Gonza, if you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
I thought...
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. I can't think of anything else to check. No, I already checked that. Maybe I should talk to Kyo?
That cannot be.
Why did
I
this...
knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? Maybe it didn't fail. We performed all of the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder. I think that, well, if the seance did fail, let's just say, for all intents and purposes, it failed. Maybe it happened because of the shuffling of the floorboard. Because there was a thunk that happened during the song.
Ah, yes.
Oh, to perform the caged child again would summon Tenko spirits, and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap, just tell us what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden dog statue atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room, and Shuichi blew out the candles. See, Himiko is in the corner where there's the hole in the floor. So that immediately makes Himiko suspicious. And there was shuffling up underneath the floorboard. So, what do we know? Finally, we all sang the Caged Child song, and the seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. This again. At last, thunk. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1? There was none. Oh, but it isn't you. It isn't not you that got me, but me that got me. I don't know. It's a mystery to me as well. I thought perhaps someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the circle in the opposite order. First, all 4 of us removed the dog statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... And that's when we saw that Tenko was dead. Why are you making that face? Then it sounds like Tenko is definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides... I keep doing that by accident, by the way. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then, when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. Seance, blah blah blah. Alright.
Hey!
Okay, now we should check
By
under
the
the
way.
floor. It's pretty dark down there. What should we use for light? Hey, Kibo!
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
Okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I mean, I wonder if you get interesting dialogue or not. You're the one who saw this game, but I guess you forgot what happened, which is very, very likely to happen. I pulled off some of the floorboards, blah, blah, blah. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the door. Under the floor, not the door. Everybody do the dinosaur. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It would look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty space.
Okay.
Yeah. And look what we found. More blood. That part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the loose floorboard. And the portion missing and the portion is missing about the same, and the portion missing is the same width too, is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally, it was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. That would have made a noise. You would have heard that. Question is why? Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose did this serve? Floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? And if it was cut with a katana, none of them used that agree or disagree wheel either. I mean, I don't see the point of it, but crosspiece on the floor, blah blah blah. And there's blood dripping. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Dried blood. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. And it's dry, which only supports my theory that... Interesting. Why is there blood here?
hey,
The back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah,
Right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard. I mean, if it gives interesting dialogue, that may be the reason, but if it does nothing, then yes, I agree it is useless.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter when she got killed? It should have.
yeah, that's right. That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these blood stains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular blood stains are dry. Dried blood under the floor. Oh, there's the candle. Ah, there's a hole right there. Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room under the next door is also empty, right? And then the culprit couldn't have gone from room to room by moving under. Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did all right because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. Now it's starting to look more like Kibo did it. But why would he do it? Dry blood, you say? Yes, dry blood. That might make it impossible to move around in there.
Nope.
Then they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. They used the light to move under the floor. Is that possible? Yes, with Kibo it might be possible because his eyes light up. I don't want to put Kibo in that position. Oh, bloody sickle. We found a weapon. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
okay.
Blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab. You think Kibo's light is too bright? Yeah, probably. It would have shown underneath the floorboard probably, and they would have noticed.
Huh?
It did?
Well...
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
Since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
but
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true. Hey,
Oh shit! I pressed the button by accident. What? Me. Nope. I need the transcript. I need the transcript because I skipped through a whole bunch of shit. Okay. Let's... Blade is about 6 inches. Wouldn't be able to defend herself, but if... But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but would that reach her neck? The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade... Well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. Yeah, she was curled up. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Yes, I figured it out. I already know. It's the left button of the the start and select. I call them the start and select buttons. I will say it's the select button. I only say that because that's how it's labeled on a PlayStation controller, and for most of my life I've been playing PlayStation, but I have Xbox now. I'll be right back again. I have to go blow my nose. I'm back. I call it that too. Yeah, I get that, and I can see why people would still call it that, but Microsoft labeled them as different buttons. I mean, the start button is still the start button, but I believe that the other button's called the menu button, but I'm not sure. But I always call it the select button. Anyway, sickle under the floor. We finished investigating here. Let's get the fuck out.
Is that all right?
You want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get all fed up with this dust. I'm like, you mean, yeah. You mean it's a bit stuffy down here? After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back. We returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the Blacken we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. Yeah, and as I recall, Kaito did spend a lot of time in Maki's lab. But I still don't... I don't want to blame Kaito, because, you know... But whatever, let's find out. That's what Monokuma said.
then
Now, so instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
But
But this is the bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth about both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you go on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. If you plan on investigating the other crime scene again. I can't read. Yeah, you're right.
That's right.
Okay. So, back over to when I came to the hallway. A scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Oh god, what's happening now? Are you fucking kidding me? Now Kokichi... Oh god damn it. Kokichi, you fucking asshole. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? This is not the time.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to research the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard.
That's so mean.
Yeah, geez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. Ah, another cut crosspiece. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone, huh? So does that mean...
Huh?
Already?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
Interesting.
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game.
Mobile games suck.
The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Guess time's up.
Oh,
Oh man, it's 'cause of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research this seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
Man.
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew the magic circle the exact way it is in the picture. Not only that, but he used the exact same tools, too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. I wanted to check, but I'll tell you about the finer details, but I'll tell you later. It's a class trial, so see you there. Kokichi left the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Ow. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
I wanna die.
Do you want to die? That was a joke again, wasn't it? Well, I guess that means we're gonna do the class trial next time because, well, I wanted to get all that done in one episode. So, next week we'll be playing this. My new schedule at work has kicked in, so from now on, I will be streaming on Fridays instead of Sundays. Of course, today is Saturday, but we don't have to talk about that. But yeah, I will see you all next time when we start the class trial. Until then, see you next time.